See, I know this one is the video because it is this right here is kicking my ass to record. If you're curious, yes, I wanted the lighting to be like this. I wanted it to be dim. I had an incense going, but it burned out. I have shot this take. This is the third time, so three's a magic number. Hopefully, this is the take right here, and let's just get into it. So right off the bat, I'm gonna get straight to business. I'm going to I'm going to just clarify the things about my content, the future of the channel, and everything right here again. You know, I do it a couple times, but now I'm actually serious. And then I'm gonna talk about my morning, give some good energy going into this, and then we're gonna get really rugged. So, yeah, I woke up at 5 this morning, 5 a.m. I feel really good, and I feel like I'm heading in a really, really good direction in my life. And yeah, so right off the bat, content. I love reactions and I love having people feel like I'm like that brother in the room, that friend in the room, that just companion sitting with them watching a video that they've requested. And whether they come home from work, whether they get done with some schoolwork from college, whether they get done with schoolwork from high school, whatever it may be, I'm glad that I provided and provide that sense of like familiarity and like family, like that feeling. And I have gotten the most beautiful messages from you guys before. I'm glad for people who stayed long. I'm glad for people who are still here. Like I'm just grateful. I'm glad I'm grateful. Grateful is a better word, and I'm just glad. But I'm just grateful for all of this. It's been quite a journey to 3K, and you know, and and now we get into the gritty part. I'm going to stop reactions for now. I don't know how long I'll stop, but I'm gonna stop. You know, I want to have fun with this. The whole point, and I want to get into this in a little bit of depth later. But the whole point of this is to have fun. Like the whole point of this is to have fun. Like the whole human experience is to stay childlike, not childish, childlike, where you still handle your business and get things done, but put a smile on your face. You know, like be grateful you're having this experience to work out whatever you got to work out in your consciousness. And I've been downplaying the things I know, and I've been beating myself up over this shit. I don't need to downplay these things I know, like these concepts I know, these things I've proven. And we're gonna get into that in a little bit because I want to talk about a really philosophical conversation I had with my bros the other night, where he said something that got to me, but I really disagreed with it because I know there are people that are not chasing anything and that don't want anything and aren't attached. Because literally, funny enough, I'm one of them. My whole YouTube could go, everything could go, I could be homeless, and it wouldn't matter. I'm at the bottom, but I'm still happy because I've been at the depths of my mind in a room in complete solitude alone where I felt like I had nothing when I truly experienced true happiness from within. None of this material stuff, not being a millionaire, none of that will ever bring me more happiness than the happiness I give myself. And once you figure that out, and once you truly understand that, whatever way you got to learn that for yourself, you have experienced whatever is getting close to enlightenment, seriously. Because the whole point of this is to be happy and have fun and not be attached to any of this. It doesn't matter. You got to be happy now and feel ownership of everything you want to achieve in life now to have it. I proved it with the Honda Civic that I lost. Literally, I didn't have a driver's license. I didn't have money to even get the car. And all I did was these simple laws of the universe, simple law of attraction. It's so simple. I just felt, I meditated like 3 nights in a row, fell asleep 3 nights in a row, picturing pulling in to my parents' driveway with the Honda Civic. I didn't even have a license. And in 1 month, it all came to me. Now, if that's not the legit power of the creator, I don't know what is. But I'm telling y'all, all these bills y'all struggle with, all of this stuff is is appearing in your reality to validate beliefs you have about yourself. You're not supposed to be stressing over this shit. All these metaphysical masters have said this in the past. All these people say it. It's literally, it's more than a mindset, but it's your mindset. And that's also playing into why I'm stopping reactions, bro. I'm not really having fun. I'm not doing it for me. It's not, it doesn't feel fun. Even though I get beautiful messages from y'all, you know, tell me never to give up and all this stuff. In a way, I'm not giving up. I will never stop content creation because I feel like content creation, I handled this better in the other takes that I did of this video. But content creation is almost like everyone taking the title of being a god, which is just a creator. It's like, there's so many different facets, there's so many different branches that branch off from what type of content creator you may be, you know? It's funny, a little synchronicity, as soon as I pause to see if the music is still going, lovely fucking Skyrim ambience, it plays as soon as I pause. But I'm watching the volume thing, the volume lines jump. But truly, like, and I'm realizing that I'm going against my own beliefs. Like, if I was able to create the car and do this, the real purpose of me doing this is entertainment. I love that feeling that someone can get home and watch my video and like just pulls them out of a dark place, or they tell me that this, because that's why I do it for the love of that. I'm not doing it for the million subscribers. I'm not doing it for y'all to stay here. I'm not. I want y'all to know that you are me and I am you, and that we're in this together, but also alone. We all come here with a different purpose to figure out what we have left, what karmic things we got left to handle, and get out of this bitch. Seriously. And that's hitting me now because I'm not taking true control knowing that. If I could create a fucking car out of nowhere, $30,000 out of nowhere, the hell am I sitting here doing videos I don't even want to do? And then like, what's crazy is I'm getting the reality reflected of me that I don't even want to do them. Like, I'm getting people like, and it's okay, because I never let this shit bother me, because I don't care. Like, I dealt way crazier shit in school and in person. Like, I had a really fucking awesome school experience, dope. But like, man, there were some times, like, I have story times coming soon, don't worry, but to talk about like even how I knew how this stuff was laid out for me to go through. Like, I laid out these things for me like to happen, but it was so funny. Like, I think about a lot of stuff that's happened, and you know, and if y'all watched my one video where I talk about like how I knew how I manifested like the teachers taking me out to dinner and all that, it's just like, dude, school was like a movie, but still movie like stuff is beginning to unfold in my life. And but there's some moments in there that I gotta tell y'all that are crazy. So you think like I'm worried about a comment online? Not really. It's just sometimes when I reply to them or think, I really sit there and ponder in my room all day, what happened to make this person so upset about my existence? Literally a video online that they could choose not to watch. That gets to me sometimes, because I'm like, damn, like, I couldn't imagine really getting online and being pissed at someone making a video. I just don't like the video, I leave. I thought it was just like that simple. But no, it's actually wild, you know? Like, some of these people almost like write in their fucking script that is incarnating on Earth that once Lunarwaslost becomes a person, I'm gonna go be a bitch on his video. Like, I don't understand how, like, I don't know. And I don't even mean to offend or, like, you know, I kind of do, but I don't even mean to be like that. It's just, like, it's actually wild that someone wakes up and do that. But the reason I'm bringing it up is just because, like, if I already don't want to do reactions and then I got somebody in the comments telling me, like, oh, make your own content, do that. And I was like, well, this technically is my own content. And then I was like, and I'm taking requests. It's not like I'm finding these videos and doing them. So, I don't know. But I think about that and I'm like, yo, if I'm really just pushing myself to do this, like, you guys are going to feel that also, because reality is an emotional mirror. So you guys are going to feel when I don't want to make a video. I'm pretty sure there's videos that I've uploaded. I have 1,000 of these things where you can tell in some of the videos I'm just there. Like, I'm just like, and this is the reason. This video right here is the reason. Like, or not is the reason, but I'm explaining the reason. It's just like, this right here is the reason. I can't do it anymore. And it's like, bro, I create things with my literal mind. I don't need to be doing this if I don't want to do it. I'll just change. And if I lose subscribers and do it, whatever. I just want the ones here that want to listen to, well, that like listening to my messages, and that, you know, brighten their day and give them a sort of fire in their heart to keep going. That's all I care about. The entertainment part was to, you know, brighten your day still, but, you know, for me, it's not brightening my day. It actually feels like I'm sacrificing myself a little bit. So, you know, I'll say I'm taking a break, but they might just fade out from my channel completely. You know, it's not fun really to see, you know, people really aggravated over the things you create, because I'm genuinely thinking I'm making good videos. I'm like, man, I like these shits. And you know, over time it got me to stop replying to comments and stuff, and like, I don't know, it just got in my head, and I was just like, nah, this not fun. Never allow anyone to take your happiness or your fun, of course, but, you know, with that coupled together with the fact that, or, you know, with the feeling that I already didn't want to be doing these types of videos. And then, like, you know, you also got people in your ear telling you how YouTube works, and they don't even do YouTube, and you just got all these like, oh, do ads, do this, and I'm like, bro, okay, no. It's almost happening like it happened for dance for me, and I understand why, because it's like a level of me is not taking myself serious, so I'm getting it reflected that people can just keep giving their opinions and this, but then also say that I'm great on the other side of it. It's just the most annoying psychological tornado, and I'm just like, I'm over it. I want to do the videos I want to do. If they don't get views, they don't get views. If they blow up, they blow up. I just want to really start doing the things I want to do and having fun, because you can see in some of those videos where it's just me and the camera, and I put like a clip of something, that I'm enjoying myself making that shit. And that's what I'm talking about. These reactions low-key are starting to suck. And it sucks because it's also pulling out one of my most favorite things in life in gaming, which is gaming. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'd rather just work with a gaming, like one of these indie devs that I've met, rather than make videos breaking down anything anymore. I'm just like, or breaking down the trailers. That's why I said they were more like commentary videos or reactions, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm done with reactions. I'm gonna just be doing my own shit now, and if you stick around for that, thank you. And that's to get into this philosophical conversation we had the other night, where we talked about, you know, you need something to be, like, you need something to chase, you need something to go for in life. And I feel like, yeah, in the beginning, that's what we all learn. Like, we're all feeling like we're going for something, we're chasing these goals, but you then, like, for people who have a higher level of wisdom when they're younger, or just, I've always been like this, and I know it's because of the shit I went through, like being abused by my mom's boyfriend and everything, and the things that it gave me on life. I knew that it awakened me for, like, everything that I laid out for myself before I got to Earth. It's literally like, I understand now. It's just that you don't need to chase anything to be happy. It's truly like, you chasing something and then not arriving at what you're chasing will bring you the highest level of disappointment in yourself and shit. Like, if it doesn't, then that means you have a strong mindset already, and within that strong mindset, you already did not have attachment to the outcome, because that's the shit that fucks you up the biggest time, you know, hoping for this outcome, because they program you with hope, and you don't get that outcome. That's why you just gotta have faith in stuff working out, and always just be on the side of the stick that things will work out. And if they don't, take it as that's just life. But never think that things don't work out in your favor, because you can also find lessons in the things that don't work out. And, you know, But yeah, it's funny because I seen a post about Aquariuses the other night, and somebody put like Aquariuses with green flags, and I was laughing because I don't be getting that deep into astrology, but I love my Aquarius, bro. I'm sorry, Aquarius through and through. But I was weak because they said Aquariuses say things in unique ways, but somehow people have a way of understanding them. And I remember getting comments like that on my video, and I said that's another reason why I stopped reactions. It's like it got to the point where like motherfuckers really think I can't talk. But then I've heard from people that I'm like one of the most articulated people that they've heard ever. And I was just like, oh, this shit is just a matrix. Like, you could tell it's the matrix of your own mind. So I decided that too is like that's another reason I want to stop reactions. I just want to make the videos I want to make. Like, people really like, I don't know. It's just like it's all just coupling together to make this final bomb drop. But it's just funny to me how everyone I guess it just was revealing to me more and more. This is a real reason why I don't like to gossip or don't even like to talk about past people who've been in my life and that left and because it's like everyone, like a lot of people like to gossip. You got to get out of that shit. Some people move on with their fucking lives. Let them do them. That shit gets so draining. And it was funny because I was talking to one of my past girlfriends. I don't know. Honestly, think she ain't gonna be. There's a story behind that, but I remember telling her like her one friend would just be talking about these stories about people and just saying, oh, you know, this bitch was crazy, like talking about this, and I'm like, and I'm not saying like if you're spiritual or not that you gotta be a certain way, but I'm just like, doesn't that get draining all the time to day by day be talking shit about people? It's like the most wild thing to me. Or just talking, like still bringing up somebody in your past. Like, I don't know. I just always been a person to move forward with my life. I'm not saying any other way to live is wrong, but it's just draining. Like, a lot of this stuff is a lot of reason leading up to me wanting to make this video is just a lot of this shit is draining me, and making videos is my outlet. And I'm like, I do not want this to be taken from me because it already feels like dance has been in a way. I love the freedom of dance, the universal language that is dance, the way I move my body, the reactions I've got, like getting Big Sean's attention, getting multiple. It's like, you know, ego, but you know, and it just is like dance was already on a downward spiral because instantly someone brings up dollar signs with it. That's a story for itself another day, but it's like, bro, this is the problem with artists and true creatives is artists and people who are truly passionate about what they do will do it without the expectation of money. And those usually become the most successful people in life, like hands down, and find success like easier later on, depending on your beliefs. I don't want to say anything because beliefs create reality, all that, whatever. But I always notice that it's every single person talks about it. It's so funny every time. Not chasing the money, not chasing all that shit. But all this shit is really becoming draining, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because it's like the best thing I can say is I don't want to disappear on y'all. I want to keep making videos for the few of you that may stick around, and maybe many will come in the future. Who knows? I'm gonna go into it with full confidence though. Let me not get on here and make it seem like I'm not gonna go into it with full confidence. I'm going into it with full confidence and believe that I'm super changing like thousands of lives. I'm always gonna wake up saying I'm changing thousands of lives, and that's why I'm gonna make my videos. And reactions and things like that, you know, you can, if you want to, I'll be over on Twitch and you can send me videos to watch while I'm live on Twitch, and I'll give my little things on Twitch. But as for my YouTube channel, I'm leaving that shit alone. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. No, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm really good. I'm really, really good. Because I'm just in a state where I'm like, nah. I'm like in a state where I'm like, I'm good. I want to do what I want. I want to make, like, really, I talk about how simplistic everything is, but I haven't really been embodying how simple everything is. I want to make it simple. I want to have fun with my videos again. I want to just play games. like, but I don't know why I'm like sacrificing myself so much. I guess I got like lost in my own layer of my dream. It's just insane. I think about that a lot. And so much is running through my head all the time that sometimes that's even why it seems like it's hard for me to formulate thoughts in a video, because like my mind, before I left my parents' house and really went on my adventure across the country, across the United States, was literally that my mind was literally blank. I was so zen, so disciplined, did not even think. But like finally now, I guess like the true reality now that I'm in the state where I am now, and I'm just like truly taking in the reality around me, and it's like, wow, everything's like hitting on me. It's like, and everything's landing on me, and I'm really now kind of like stepping back and observing my next steps carefully. Funny enough, that's how I do things. I'm really like analytical, and I'm there. But now I'm like really sitting back and analyzing my life and what I want to do, because I feel like I don't want this whole year to play out where I am not in control of my feelings. I'm not in control, like, because I was a master in my mind. And then I feel like now where I got to where I got, and I kind of went 2 steps backwards again. Like there's some nights I'm waking up and I'm over here thinking, should I just delete my channel? Should I just disappear from the internet? And I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not me. I'm stronger than that. I'm way, way stronger than that, man. I spent way too many nights alone in a room, meditating, almost like I put myself in prison to come out to be like stressing over shit. This whole shit is fake. It's an illusionary world. Like that's what really got me. And actually, if you're this far in the video, I want to tell you I woke up so good this morning. Like, one bro went off to work. He was be safe out here in these streets. I was, alright, man, good morning. Then my other bro woke up and we was just yelling anime shit. We was Bankai, Hino Kami Kagura, Haki na no Ten. And we was just yelling all that. It was Shai So Good. If y'all know the references, you're awesome. But yeah, man, and we was just yelling, just having a good old time this morning, laughing at Too Mad. And that's how it should be every morning. Just waking up in a really good mood, affirming that it's gonna be a great day, just blah blah blah, just enjoying this, man. And I find my enjoyment, I'm really realizing what I find my enjoyment in, going to the park occasionally, sucking in some nature, playing games. And it's because it's crazy because I manifest. What's wild is, nah, I'm not even going to talk about this. No, I'm going to talk about everything. I always manifest a woman in my life that is just like me, but may have a little bit of baggage. And I just think about that, and that's just like my values. I just want, it's not even I just want, but like I felt within myself, and that's how I know that I got it, because I always get really dope women. But if you're really wondering what I picture, and I know I'm gonna get it done, because I know all y'all believe in me, I believe in myself, I know everyone around me does. I picture myself in either my own apartment or a small little house, playing video games, decking that shit out with D&D, having my nice little car, Honda Civic. I don't care. I'm creating another Honda Civic. It don't matter. I don't even need to talk about what I'm creating, because I'm gonna do it. I just know I've been in that patience period. You gotta have patience. You gotta know when to move, when to sit still. But I know everything's finna work out. But I see myself in my own little apartment or a little house, whatever, decking it out all Skyrim themed, all fantasy themed, whatever. Little feng shui my shit up. Playing horror games in the dark on the couch. Some nice little pizza, little old vibrational food. This shit's so funny. You program this stuff, but just like vibing, And I know that future's coming for me, because it's just like, I know it's like here, like I'm about to really get delusional and deny my 3D and not care, because Like I wouldn't say I'm in the best position now. Like I live with my bros, so I'm happy. But it's you know, I could have done this way earlier if I chose to step a little different. That's all I'm saying. So that reality's kind of been hitting me really over. Like, it's not like I'm not happy, but it's like that reality's been hitting me. And like, you know, that's another thing with life is you really have to come to the acceptance of where you are to make it to your next step. And don't get stuck in where you are too long, because it's not real. This is illusionary. Like, you will be at your next step the faster you can accept where you are. And that's been the hardest thing for me. And then also I get even harder on myself, because I'm like, come on, you're not like this. You easily either shoulder weight, let it go, and move on. But this one, I guess, has really hit me, because it's like I actually was seeing magic unfold in front of my eyes, and now I'm sitting here feeling like a phony sometimes. Like, I'm literally trying, like, I'll be a little bit transparent. My bro's trying to get a new car, right? And because his truck broke down. And to me, I'm like, yo, I know the laws of the universe. I can help him out, but I know he'll never listen. And that's the hardest thing is, like, I heard a quote by somebody say, like, there is somebody in your neighborhood or somebody around you who has the keys to get into the next step that you want. But no one will ever look at that person. They'll always, and that sometimes be hitting me, because I'll be feeling like, bro, I got all this wisdom and it's just like going to waste. And then, like, I'm also like, it's that savior mentality. You like feel like you're trying to save, and this is what that guy I talked about in those videos that I met that pulled over when I was making the videos told me not to do. Like, you cannot try to share this knowledge or something. They'll get it one day, but just for now, you got to do it. And that's been eating me up, because I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, bro, just feel like your new car is outside, and the bridge of events will take place to where it'll lead you to get in that car. It'll be a logical stream of events, whatever that has to match you. But I be trying to share this knowledge, and then I'm really beating myself up, because then it feels like, if I'm not sharing this, what's my purpose? Like, I learned it. I experienced it. I didn't read no fucking books. I didn't, like, have to, like, well, I read books, but I mean, like, I went out and actually drilled it. I took 30 days. Isolate myself, meditate, affirmations, wake up, run. Like, I did these things to hone in on my mind, and got fucking results instantly. It's just this change of self-concept. It's so simple. Yeah, it's so hard, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That shit is crazy. That's such a real saying, bro. You will eat yourself up trying to help somebody. And projectors are the leaders of the fucking, like, big operations going on in the world sometimes. There's leaders of multiple ones, but that human design, we're meant to spread our wisdom. It's so fucking hard sometimes. It's funny that when I read up on my human design, that was so funny to me that stuck out about projectors. Not only do we have a lot of wisdom to share, we naturally like to share our findings. So it fucking, like, that's what I'm saying is so funny about me doing this. It's like, okay, well, I'm going in the right direction with my videos now, because I'm sharing my findings. But then you also have to balance it, because you're not supposed to share all your findings. Like, this life is really about knowing thyself. Like, holy shit, because I'm over here laughing at how much of a game this is, because I'm seeing it unfold in my life, where it's like, you want to share this wisdom, where you want to help people, but it's like, no, you can't help anyone. Just help yourself, and that will hopefully be contagious and help others. And I've seen it too. Days when I'm happy, it seems like everybody's happy, because it's internal. Days when I'm, like, feeling sadder in my head, then you feel like everyone around you's in their head, because it's all in your head. You can only really take care of yourself, and I'm learning that through, you know, the experience that I'm experiencing now. You can really only help yourself, and just go on with the waves of what happens around you. But that shit is really crazy for me. I really think about that. I'm like, God damn, I got all this wisdom, and it's, what the heck was that? One sec. Whoo! That was wild. I think something, like, fell or something in the background. But, man, I was like, I went out there. I was, who there? I was, what's up? What's up? What? But, yeah, home alone right now. But, yeah, I don't even know what I was just saying. But yeah, man, I guess I'll go back on the whole just having all this wisdom and just feeling like, damn, like what's a dude supposed to do? But then I'm just realizing a dude is supposed to just take time to himself, you know, really just get back here. Get back here. Screw everything else going on around you, you know. Focus on the inner, and then the external takes care of itself. And that's truly what I'm coming to. Is like, you know, we gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. And it's just, it is what it is. Bring my energy back more within inside myself. It's funny because over the past days and even coming into February, you see this dude right here on my screen? That's Buddha. Oh, look at the camera flashing. Ooh, but that's Buddha right there. That's Buddha in the anime Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, Record of Ragnarok. And he's dope. He's dope. He said the only one that could tell me what to do on heaven and earth is me. And I said I'm going to embody that energy for the rest of the year. I'm really going to take on his personality. I fuck with his personality in the show so much. It's dope as hell. And I really thought about that, and I'm like, bro, I'm just going to be the new Buddha, bro. You think Buddha really studied? Like, that's what has me weak, is Buddha went on to be his own being. And they said the man ascended to godhood, right? The joke is that's all this shit. But the funny thing is just like, you do realize all your answers are within yourself and in nature. You don't need any of these books. You don't need the holographic universe. You don't need astrology. You don't need any of this shit. They're just all like, it's all different languages for you to understand yourself. If you could see dance and everything, the dance of life, if you could see firefighting, the art of martial arts, if you could see all these arts and everything you do, even making toast in the morning, if you could see everything you're doing as a divine ritual, you will find answers, and you can find answers in everything. And what's funny is there's this game on Steam that's this maze game that I ended up beating one night with my girlfriend. Let me see. Wow. Let me see. I'm going to find the name for y'all right here. The Looker, right here. Boom. The Looker. Let me show y'all this. Got all achievements. The Looker. In this game, in this literal game, these achievements, you end up realizing, look at the obelisk, the student, Snick, the way of the snake. But like, when you play this game, it's free. You guys should play it. You literally, and I'm gonna spoil the end real quick. So if you want to go play it, like, click off this part. And I say, when I wave my hand like this, like, I don't know, like, skip ahead and wait until I'm waving like this. That's how I always do this. But I'm gonna spoil the end of it for you, and it's so crazy because when I played this game at night. Wait, I'm not spoiling it yet. But okay, so when I go to spoil the game, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. But it's crazy because in this game, you literally are playing mazes. You're playing like connect the dot to the other dot, get to the end, and you're completing these puzzles. And this dude is reading quotes to you, I think it's sometimes he comes up and says quotes. But the funny thing is it's all based on the like draw like a line to the other end maze book game. And it's so fucking philosophical. And in that game, he basically proves how you can find the lesson, like the meaning of life, in fucking everything. And it's literally simply that there really is no meaning but the meaning you give it. And all right, so here we go. I'm gonna spoil it real quick, and then when I wave again, I'm done. All right, here we go. So the spoiler: when you beat the game, he wakes up off the couch. It's fucking zeros and ones going down his face with the Matrix, like it's the Matrix numbers. And then he goes and looks on his table, and it's a book about like the art of war, or how to win wars, or the basics of war. Then there's another book that talks about philosophy, I think stoicism and other stuff. And then like I think there's one book about the Matrix. And then he's looking for the maze book, and then he goes, wait, what? How am I here? Or something. Then he like falls out of reality, or everything starts glitching, And it just made me trip because like the game is low key a masterpiece. Like the guy who created the game, or the girl, whatever, the team, they knew what they were doing because that is literally life. It could just be all one maze game. And it's funny because one of my girlfriends said that about my mind. She was like, I love your mind. Like, it's like a maze. Like, it's a maze of just so much. And when she said that, it made me think about the Looker, because the funny thing is, like, that's a whole maze game, and you don't even expect it when you're first playing it, that it's going to be this in-depth. Like, because when I was playing it, I was like, oh, this is getting pretty deep, and I was, whoa, this is getting deep, and then it got to the end, and I was, whoa, that's crazy, because that's like what I was saying. Once you can see your passion or your art and everything, you realize how everything is connected in nature. And even from going from one point to the end is symbolic. And I was just like, bro, in such a simple indie game. Like, this is why I love game developers. But, yeah, and I'm just like, whoo, this shit's crazy. That shit was crazy. Okay, I'm done spoiling. But yeah, the ending of that game is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I was just like, yo, like, that is really life. It doesn't matter what form you find it in. You can find it in anything that you're doing. You can find it in somebody laying bricks, somebody building a building, somebody cooking up food, somebody, I was going to say architecture, but I guess like architecture could be like writing the plans for the building. But art, anything. It could be in anything. It's anything. All roads will lead you to home. Literally, if you just got off social media, went in nature. One, I think everybody needs to do that. We are from nature, so, you know. But when you go to the park, you just ground yourself. You just sit there, put your toes in the dirt, ground, and you just realize that the artificial world trying to be slapped on top, it's all gonna happen the way it's gonna happen. But I mean, like, you just realize that you don't need any of it. You don't need any of it. You don't need all these books to find meaning. Like, infinite knowledge and intelligence exists within your very human design. It's you. I just think it's funny when the Bible, where they talk about like made in his image, and it's like, y'all are made in him and her image. If you're made in the image of God, that kind of sounds like you are God. Wake up a little bit. Kind of sounds like you are God. But yeah. That's just where I'm at. This shirt really feels weird on me. Oh, like I'm like trying. It feels super weird, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life. I really need to take this stuff serious again. Really discipline my mind and start creating things that I want to create, and not, because that's the biggest point to the law of attraction, law of assumption, is your concept about yourself, not doubting yourself. So that I'm telling you. Some people believe this. Once the hint of doubt gets into what you're doing, you either brave it and don't let and be more powerful than the doubt, or you stop what you're doing, because doubt will kill everything. And that's what happened to me with the reaction videos. I started doubting them, man. I started doubting my ability, and I really keep always coming back to, I want to do videos that I want to do. Like, I want to upload just whatever the fuck I want to upload. And I wasn't doing that. I'm like, why the fuck am I not doing that? Am I stupid? No, do that. People are going to listen to me if they're going to. They're not if they're not going to. It doesn't matter. And I'm like one of the biggest believers in that shit. I don't care. I'm not attached to any of this. So I'm like, why the fuck am I not doing that? Like, when I lost a car, when I lost a lot of like things, I never get stuck on losing those things. It's fictitious. I don't even know if fictitious is the word. Let's look that up. Fictitious. Not true, or being imaginary, or having been fabricated. Yeah, it's fictitious. It's just so fictitious. It's so fictitious that it's. I should name this that. Should I name this that? I'll just name this video, It's So Fictitious It's Funny. But this world's illusionary, man, and it's in your mind, and I could tell it's in your mind, because all the deja vu I get, all the flashing white lights in my eyes sometimes, all the moments, things are just lining up, synchronicity, all the movie moments that happen in my life. I'm like, bro, this is way too fucking divine to be an accident. Like, it's not. All your positioning in your life is not an accident. All the things that happen is just not an accident. And I'm really, really understanding what my cousins, I'm going to just say husband because they have a kid. So I'm going to say husband because honestly, it's coming in. It's coming in. It's coming soon. But she told me he always said he did not question where life brought him. When he ended up in scenarios, wherever experience that life brought him, he just said to himself, how can I fuck shit up? I was brought here, so the universe is telling me, let's cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. If y'all know that meme. Let him cook. And I think that's why I was brought to where I am now. I need to really turn on the burners, turn on the gear, set the fire, and just stop being a little bitch and really, really kick in the gear. Really, like, do what I say I'm going to do. When I say I'm going to make the videos I want to make, I'm going to make the videos. And what's funny is my bro told me this. My absolute twin flame Ron the Don Desus said that. He was, bro, you used to, like, how he could tell like I was different from the discipline, my more disciplined self was when I said I was going to work out, I'm working out. When I said I was going to meditate, I'm meditating. I don't care. I'll step back. I'll do whatever. If I say it, I'm going to get it done. And I'm starting to slip off that path, and I'm like, what's happening to me? I still stay consistent because I have the program. Like some days you see me upload literally 6 videos, and it's just, it's like that drive hasn't left me because I changed my self-concept. But the man, the myth, the legend of the hour, as I mentioned him. I will not let you destroy my world. That's a Goku reference. But yeah, man, I just want to have fun. I don't even care no more. I don't care no more. I am 22 and I feel like I'm fucking 40, bro. And it's funny because when you get to the older stages of life from the videos I watch, all these motherfuckers turn right back around and tell you, don't give a fuck what people think. Don't give a shit. Just be you. Do this shit. Stop being like, well, I'm not like this, but I mean, for people who are too competitive, stop being competitive. You are only really racing yourself. Like, you're versing yourself. When you're versing someone else in this game, that's what makes it fun. I wouldn't even call it competing. I would call it like happy play, like fucking fun play. Like, even call that shit fun play. Like, I will call that shit play. Like, if you ever work with me in a 9 to 5, if I ever like just go back to working or whatever I do, I don't even know where I'm with. See, if I ever go back to work, right, I would work in like I want to work in like a greenhouse or something like that, or something greenery, like nature related or something animal related. But the thing is, like, bro, I'm gonna make that shit fun every fucking day. I don't care, bro. Because we could be gone. Time don't even exist. I could die. I could have a heart attack right now. But see, you're watching this video, so how'd it get uploaded? Did I tell my bro? But that's why I'm making this video, because it's like, bro, get to the end of this video. Like, I'm going to say that. I'm going to call that this. I'm going to be like, it's all fictitious. It's funny. Get to the end of this video. But the truth is, fuck all this shit, man. Like this shirt. I was worried about this shirt fitting me. This shirt really doesn't, and I should like take it off and switch because like this is weird. I hate when shirts do this. Let me go like this. Y'all like that little feathered dragon tattoo? But let me go like this. Look. Oh, yeah, rip that shit. Oh, I almost did. Should I? Yeah. It's the shirt for the video. Oh my gosh. I had to let the Moldavite breathe. Screw it. Like, screw it, man. Like, you are the celebrity. These celebrities are nothing. I've been saying it since I'm a kid. Like, I'm not saying that they're nothing. A lot of them are brilliant, talented, lovely people. Some of them aren't. Who knows? But be your celebrity. Be you. Live this life. Who cares? Leave people alone. Fuck them. Just let them live their life. Don't try to harm other people. And that is the meaning of this shit. That is the meaning. Only harm who you gotta harm. Because I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta defend your plot. You gotta defend your land. Whatever you gotta do. But at the end of the day, don't try to change the system. There's no way it's gonna work unless you get everybody to boycott everything. Like, that's what I keep thinking. It's like, there's no way. Like, you have to just enjoy life and have fun. Because there's just no way. There's just no way to change this on a grand scale Unless you're using the power of your mind to make these motherfuckers disappear. There's no way. You're not going to win in a physical battle. Everything's surveillance. They know that I'm even going to upload this video. Maybe they shadow ban this video. Who knows? Maybe they make this video blow up so you guys all know Lunarwaslost is actually fucking insane. Who knows? But the point is that it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen. You're not going to change this world. So just change yourself. The only way out is your mind. Level up your mind. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Leave. Fly. Ooh, wings. Wing. Get out of here. Go. Go. Live it up. Escape. Press escape. Press Alt F4 on society. Be weird. Go find love. First of all, find love within yourself and then attract love, because love does exist. It's here. It's here. You bring it here though. You bring it here. It's not the third plane. It's the 5D. Love comes from something higher. And love is not fucking conditional. Fuck those. But you know what's funny is love is conditional sometimes, because that's also a truth. But I feel like true deep down love is unconditional. I've experienced it. I have. It's awesome. You experience it from your brothers. It's like if you have a really good mother in your life, it's like that love. That's what a lot of the great masters and gurus say. It's that love that you experience like a mother's love. Like a mother's love for the child. Knowing that the child can't go to work, bring in money or anything in this day and age, but the mother will take care of that and love them no matter what. Love them for all the flaws and everything. That's the type of love you're looking for here. It exists. Fuck these niggas that said it doesn't. They're not really, I don't even believe this too. There's not really hoes and stuff. There's just a lot of broken women out here, a lot of broken, traumatized people with baggage and everything that just need somebody to love them. This whole system's fucked. This whole thing is just a muck. There's some darkness in it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not sure why it got like this. But what you want to experience on life, go experience. It's there to experience. You will experience it. If you have the drive and the will and the fire to get it, it will get done. It will get done. Don't let the world turn you, bro, because the world is really in here. The world is mental. The external world is going to do what it's doing. It's controlled. Knows. It's just... This ain't our world, man. I really say, like, this is not, like, our world to, like, where we can be the president of this shit. It's not our world in that sense. But all these little micro circuits that we have and little stuff going on in this gigantic cell is our world. Your world is when you come home at night. That's your world. And if you have people in that reality, brighten that shit up for them. Because we all got our struggles. We all got our traumas. We all got our things that we're working through. We all got our things that we're trying to improve on. It's there. Guess for the end of this video, I'm gonna rip this whole shirt off. We'll throw the light on. Yeah. Like, come on, just where am I at? Let's go. Get this shit off me. Ugh. Nah! Like, that is fuck, man. Like, that is man, that is life, bro. I've been beating my fucking self up, man. You know, do you like I go day by day just being like, man, I'm gonna like, I'm done, man, saying that I have changed lives. I've done this, I do this, I'm here. I'm gonna spread my light the way I can, and I'm just gonna take back control of my mind, because I'm tired, man. I'm tired of looking at all this shit goes on. I just want to laugh at memes. I just want to play games. I just want to just get things back on track. If I lose subscribers, if I lose my whole channel because I changed my content, fuck it, I'm gonna do that, because I don't want to do this stuff anymore that I'm doing. And I'm telling you that, like, I don't care if you guys are supporting kids or whatever, like, you better start having a game plan to change things. And where I was going with that is, like, if you're working a job you don't like, quit that shit. Go to something else. Do it. Don't get stuck in this loop, bro. We die. But you all want to know the scary thing? Joe Rogan said before, and it was funny when he said this because I knew he was channeling something higher, because I know this to be the truth with all the deja vu I have and the visions that I've given people that end up playing out in their life, because this is all happening again and again and again in each life, is that if you die and you don't get it right, just like XXX said too, you're going to come back. Because there is a truth that you end up realizing when you just separate yourself from all this. You'll get your answers from a God you believe in, or the universe. We are in a reincarnation loop. And the purpose to break this is to really experience what you want to experience. And some people are going to go through life and life and life and life and life till they get that right. But Joe Rogan said that. You know what would be scary? If we actually didn't die and this kept repeating. No, Joe Rogan fucking knows. He's taking DMT, he's taking mushrooms, and he still don't got the answer? No, he knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. It is true. You don't get this right, you're going to come back over and over and over and over and over and over again. You don't reincarnate into a new person. That's fucking cap. You reincarnate as the same person until you know, because you created this player. So until you work out what this player got to go through, like you're going to keep coming back over and over and over and over and over. And actually, it was funny. One time, I got so low when my cousin was like, oh, I was like, oh, hey. But I remember my cousin, I was like, low key, can I just like exit game myself? And she was like, yeah, if you want to come back. And I knew, because I was like, yo, I know. And she said, I'll be waving to you on the way back here. And I laughed because I was like, damn, like you really can't. You cannot. Because if it was that easy to take the easy way out, then why would you even incarnate here to begin with? Why would you even be born on earth to begin with? That's the easiest way to just counteract that. Why would you come here to just like offer yourself? If you know, they're just like, like, man, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. You gotta just like, and it's crazy because I really be feeling those videos I see of like homeless dudes coming up to people like vlogging or streaming, being like, yo, we're all just one, like you're me and I'm you, and I'm just like experiences throughout our life just brought us to this agreement. And the fucking vloggers are, yeah man, that's rad, yeah man, say it, live it. And I don't know if they're just being fake, but I'm like, bro, he's spitting. Do you hear him? He's being dead ass. Like, cause that is what it is. You kill me, you're basically just killing yourself. If you shoot me, I've done nothing to you. You have just shot yourself. And there's so many forms of media that show you this. We're one, bro. Wake the fuck up. Like y'all understand. Niggas do not have to steal. I'm using niggas. You know I'm riled up because I don't say nigga that much, because I don't want to be one of those blacks. See, all this programming, like, niggas would not have to steal cars. There are cars that are sitting in lots, like in these dealerships, that could be given to people. You do realize this. It's the funniest shit. Like, there are cars that are sitting in lots that you drive past that could just be given to people. There are enough cars to be made for everyone in the world. We have figured out a efficient way to make a car for everybody. But I'm not saying that is the key. But I'm saying it's the same with homes. Like, there is money. I remember this when I was working for a nonprofit, that like I talked to a woman who was hella cool. We was chatting it up, talking about like, yo, like how these big like charities be taking like the money and then like going and building fucking houses with the charity money. And you're telling me we still face homelessness here? I remember getting into and this is another, oh my God, bird brains, and people in certain colleges, bro, are so programmed. I remember getting into an argument with this fucking college girl. I would never do this, where like literally I ended up talking to my friend's mom about this and how stupid, it got me so upset that she said this, where she was like, what? Don't you like care about the people starving and homeless in other countries? And I was, oh my God, you're a college student? Don't you like think for a fucking second that they could be lying about this stuff because you only see it on the news? Have you been there yourself? Or have you had someone close to you, that a friend who has told you that? Which regardless, even if you have not observed it yourself, you cannot tell it to be true. That's why I say most of the things I talk about when it comes to attracting things in your life and all this, I've proved it. Like, I've seen it happen in front of my eyes. I get synchronicities and all. I know I did not acquire this divinity to be sitting here lying to you motherfuckers. Like, I did not acquire this divinity to sit here. I don't have visions and all this shit just to be sitting here lying to you motherfuckers. Like, and that shit blew my mind, because when she said that, I was like, what about the homelessness here? There is homeless niggas all over. I was like, you're worried about them, man. What about your own people? This shit is so fucked. And when you become based, when you realize the truth, you want to lose your fucking mind. Like, I don't even blame anybody who just cares about entertainment or having fun at the end of the day, because that's like where I'm going. I'm gonna like take none of this serious. It's not serious. None of this shit is serious. Why is so serious? It's not serious. Like, holy shit, this shit is not serious. Oh my gosh, this shit is not serious. This shit is so frustrating to me. It's so frustrating to me that motherfuckers claim to be so intelligent, have the next innovative thing, and these motherfuckers still can't figure out how to make the world slightly better. That's why people really like people like, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, bro. I'm sitting here losing my shit over this, because it's like, bro, this shit is so simple. This shit is so simple. It's so simple. Like, let's all get together and play a D&D match. One big D&D match. I seen a fucking funny ass video where they were talking about how they thought that people that played D&D like back in the days when it was just like a under the tape, under the radar kind of playing it in the basement, because it was like, oh, parents and shit thought like this game was the shit of the devils, the shit of the heathens, the spawn of Satan. Like, them kids get together and role play characters and entities and blah blah. And D&D was literally seen as like a satanic game. I laughed my ass off. How did this happen, bro? Like, how are we here? How are we here, bro? How are we here, man? And I was weak because I was just talking to one of my girlfriends on the phone, and I was laughing at her having like a fucking going fucking spastic, because I was like, yo, I just talked to my teachers and they loved how they were such a big inspiration for me, and how like some of them really believed that I was gonna go on and be either like a politician or some good shit or like some big shit in the world, or I was gonna be big, I was gonna be doing something. And I just laughed, because if I was big, I would lose my absolute fucking shit. Like, I would, first of all, never touch drugs, like in that way where I'm like, just, how some of these stories come out. I'd probably like figure out the whole truth of the world and become like Jim Carrey. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Like, the way I figured it out now is just like, bro, this shit is so, this is what makes me just want to like play Roblox all day long on fucking stream. Like, I just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's so crazy to me. I don't know. I don't know if this music is gonna start bumping. But I'm just trying to tell you, this shit is just so wild to me, man. It's so wild. I don't even know. I laugh at this too. I just got my shirt off and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh. Right. Most of the time when I meet girls through Tinder, they think my profile is fake by like the pictures I take. And it's so funny, and I'm like, yo, imagine they see this video. Like, I always say this, and I always joke with like my like, some of the girls that I talk to, where it's literally like if you knew that this was my mind, like, it's funny because you do get a reflection of what you are. Like, you get a mirror of what you are. So I always get people who, I don't want to just say put up with me, but like love me for me. And it's just funny. I'm like, yo, imagine that this shit was the personality behind the pictures. Like, you got to see a video behind the picture and this video came up. Everything, I went from a calm dark space to just, now the lights on, my shirt's off, what the fuck, we've blown up, we're talking about all this shit. Like, I'm just fucking telling you, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Life is so much simpler than we all make it, bro. And I'm gonna die happier that I put this video out. And just to make sure this video doesn't like disappear, I'm gonna put it on my Patreon. I want this video like here forever. I want to come back to this video. I want to be able to link this video to people. I feel like YouTube would be the one that, like, I don't know, kills it. I'm not sure. We'll see. And I'm telling you right now, in some of the videos where you've literally seen me like act a certain way or act stupid on video, or kind of like maybe sometimes I'd twist my words and I'd be like, "Well, bro, that's crazy," and really let my lisp fly. Those are videos where I'm actually having fun and enjoying myself, just not caring not caring about facial expression. I'm just enjoying myself. And then there are some videos where I've literally pretended to act stupid, because I needed the freshness. I needed something to come back, because I'm like, bro, I'm just going bonkers. All right, man. I think that's it. That's it for me. Birds are chirping. I'm going to get some sun. It's hitting 9 a.m. right now. I've been at this for an hour. I love you guys. And I'm telling you, don't take this shit so serious. Like, don't, like, all these methods and ways to be spiritual. Let me tell you how to really be spiritual, all right? The truth is to follow your own path. I dare you to journal yourself for an entire year or an entire month. A month is pretty strong. If you read the book Atomic Habits, it only takes 21 days to, really change your self-concept and stuff like that. But in all seriousness, I challenge you to go completely offline. Do not watch videos on all this guru stuff and yada yada and etc. etc. And you just, like, when you have your awakening, just go to yourself, just be to yourself, and document all the things you do along that journey, and watch it become way more pure. I mean, watching me and then having your spiritual journey, but but seriously, that's what I enforce. Go buy these books and just go do it yourself. Find and resonate with things yourself. Don't listen to any fucking person online, any guru. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go off. Go off. Go off. What they say. Go off. But go off. And I'm out of here. Much love and moonlight. I'm out. Peace.